this has been here?
A very long time.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Newf Nukem here, streaming God of War.
Is this the way to the mountain?
Skull Stopper, how you doing, Alan Roberts? Hope life is going well, bro. Thought I'd do some streaming of this game. I'm replaying it for the second time. I beat it on my old account, but playing it on this account right now, so...
Here, I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Let me know if the audio is too loud or not. I'll adjust the, usually the audio is a bit too high. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Not about 75, that should be fine. There we go, we'll go with that. Draven Arrow, what's up, bro? How you doing? Alright, man, guys, just let me know, like I said, if the audio gets too crazy or not. A lot of times on the stream, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell if you can hear me or just the ambient noise from the game. Sounds good. I just readjusted a few things anyway. So which one of you guys, guys have played this game already? The game was unbelievable. Some people say it's overrated. Well, some people are morons. This game is, it's just insane.
Catch!
It's amazing how they reinvented this franchise and this character. You think it's overrated, Draven Arrow?
If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me.
Hey man, doesn't matter as long as you beat it. I'm playing it on the normal mode. Normal's usually, you know, normal's usually just about right for most games. For me, it's got a little bit of challenge, but you know, not crazy.
Ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
Wonder, do I need to upgrade here?
Sure, I'm open.
Make your way to the tower. All right. Yeah, it's just a phenomenal game, man. Okay. There we go. Let's do a couple upgrades before we head back out and take on the crazy undead people. Talisman. Not enough resources. Okay. 7 minutes, and chance and increases vitality by 3. Luck, runic, cooldown. Let's go with the vitality. Yes, sometimes it's really good. Sometimes there's games like that. I agree with you, Alan. They're better to just kind of play them on easy and just kind of, you know, learn them, especially if they're games that are fairly difficult. That way, sometimes you can come back to the game and, you know, those areas that were giving you grief before. It's like right now, like with Cuphead, for example, right? Like, I haven't beat that game. I keep getting stuck. I'm tempted to go play it, beat the game on simple, and go back to it, because I'd like to at least play the rest of the bosses and see the game for myself. Yeah. Like I said, most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time, I always start the games on normal. Then when I usually go back on my second playthrough, if I found it was a little bit too easy the first time, I usually go back, then I up the difficulty. Like, I know there's a lot of guys who play the games on hard or hardest or legendary and stuff like that, but usually with those guys, the reason they're doing it is because they're trying for the achievements, right? That sort of thing. Xavius McClure, what are you doing, man? What do I think? I think Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be amazing. The graphics have blown me away. Totally refined combat system. The characters are nuts. The fatalities, oh my god. Have you guys been watching the Mortal Kombat fatalities? Like, there was one the other day where I don't even remember the character. The dude knocks the girl into some sort of like like sort of a, what was it, like a stone tablet, and then he basically rips her skin from her body. It was just nuts. What's going on, Axeman 3008, or I guess 30,008? What's happening, everybody? Thanks for stopping by and checking out the stream. This was kind of an impromptu thing today. Didn't really have this on my agenda, but it's like, yeah, what do I feel like playing today? It's like, yeah, I should get back to God of War because I haven't really played this. Like I said, I've already beaten this game. I beat it on my old account, but then I didn't use my old account for a little while, and I forgot what all my sign-in shit was. So yeah, I won't keep us here too long. Let's get out of this. Menu screens can get boring. Yeah, what is Mortal Kombat? Does that do like, is that May?
Let's go, boy. We're gonna fight some shitheads, boy.
Hey, look, there's a frog. Oh, dead crow. This axe is so badass, isn't it? Now, do I go this way? I think I gotta go across the bridge, if I'm correct. Oh, I hear some Draugr. Atreus Advanced Combat. Oh, you're going to block me, huh? Oh. I keep forgetting I'm using the trigger button here. Oh, it gives him the old boot. Yeah! Saltiest Gaming is in the house. What up, Salty? How you doing, man?
I'm ready.
Yeah, a little bit of an impromptu stream for me today. Wasn't really planning to do this, but figured, hey, what the hell? I get back on the old God of War kick, man. This shit never gets old. April 23rd, oh baby. I'll be marking that on my damn calendar, let me tell you.
I don't know these rooms. If we find a cipher, I bet I...
So I wonder, am I going to the boat? I don't remember if I gotta go through here. You're... Are you eating at some Mongolian village? Is that what you're doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I can come down here and get on this side here. Stick to the plan now until I power up a little bit. Mongolian stir fry. Very nice. It's always good. Oh yeah, no, I guess I gotta go through this door. Problem when these games start becoming like open world is I get I think it... The hell is my strike button again? I can't remember. There we are. Got it now. Let's gotta remember the controls again.
Ah, that's it. Tear his head off. Let's go, boy. Kill that guy. Put some bullets on him. Arrows. Ah, you cockamamie.
What the hell is that up there? Oh yeah, that's one of those things again. Let's read this thing.
I still can't read these.
Domino's! Yeah, I had pizza last night from a place called Panago. I don't know if you guys have Panago where you're at. I know, man. Didn't you pick up the PS4 yet, Salty? I kept thinking you did, or you were contemplating that. I can't remember. But yeah, that's what I like with the PlayStation 4. You can stream directly to. I could be using my camera too, but nobody needs to see my ugly mug.
Bit Thor. Or will bite him. Looks like.
Gotcha. Well, at this point, I don't know. At this point, Salty, you probably think it's a better wait and see, right? Because if you go and invest too much, unless you can get one really dirt cheap, like, because I have a good feeling that PlayStation 5 is most likely going to be.
I still can't read these.
I have a funny feeling that PlayStation 5 will most likely have backwards compat. I think it would be a huge mistake if they didn't, especially considering that, you know, there's nearly 100 million PlayStation 4s in the wild, and people have some pretty big collections going, right? I think they underestimated the power of backwards compatibility.
What is that? It smells awful.
Poison.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta stick this in there to nullify the poison. You walk outside of it. I remember this game again now. Thanks, guys. Yeah, like I said, I think PlayStation underestimated backwards compat for the PlayStation 4, but I definitely think that you know, that'll change with the PlayStation 5. It'll be a huge thing for them moving forward. I love God of War, man. Like, I've already beaten this game. Like I said, I was telling this to Papa the other day because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat God of War before you, Newf," and it's like, no, you're not, because I've already beaten it. It's just I beat it on my old account. Come back here, you damn dirt dragon. I'll punch the crap out of this damn thing. Yeah, bitch. Eat that. Eat the pizza. Eat that pizza button. Well, let's go get that treasure chest. So, Salty, you haven't played this, obviously, right? This game is nuts, though. I love this game. I totally did. Like, you know, I was a little bit cautious about it too when I first saw, you know, videos and stuff. I'm like, man, they changed a lot. Like, the camera is different. You got a kid now. You're no longer in like the Greek stuff. You're in the Norse mythology. There was like kudos to them. They took big gambles with this game, man. Big gamble, and it paid off luckily. Because if it hadn't paid off, you kind of hate to think like, where would the God of War franchise have been if it hadn't paid off, right? If this game had been a flop or just hadn't been well received. Definitely makes you wonder. This thing over there too, but I'm gonna go on this way. A lot of these areas you actually do get to come back to a little bit later on in the game, which is kind of cool. I'll probably try to move forward at a faster pace than I did the first time, because pussyfooted around with a lot of stuff the first time around.
Sure is foggy here.
Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Come out here. I know this is one of my first sizable battles here. Start to take on some pretty big shitheads.
Excuse me, but how did you come by that axe?
So what's everybody playing?
And
I was trying to get people to play Firewall, but I never got a whole lot of replies, so
it was one of ours,
I'd like to play that with some actual friends on PlayStation instead of a bunch of randoms.
Step aside.
I can't.
See, a lot of people are playing
well, I am. quite fond of her, and
Somebody's on the Division. Got a lot of people on that.
Displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
I'm gonna pass on the Division. I didn't like the
It
first
was
one
my
enough
mother's.
to warrant paying $80 for the sequel.
She left its father before she died.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that.
How long can you keep playing on Xbox One? Well, I guess as long as you want to keep playing on it, right?
Good woman.
It's too early to say anything about the next iteration systems. We don't know a lot other than
Okay.
rumors and speculation at this point. But here's the deal, right?
To the axe.
I think the X will definitely tide us over a lot longer
Nobody has it.
than, say, if we didn't have the X at all. It was just the S.
True, but
So if you have the X, I think you're in good shape.
she would have insisted I repair that
For the
act
next
of
batch of
vandalism
games that come out.
perpetrated against her axe by
Because we
mine.
don't know what the prices are going to be for the new consoles. Like I said, it looks like there's going to be multiple SKUs. And the question
Yeah, they're
is,
not
are both
brands.
SKUs going to come with a disk drive, or is one going to be with the disk drive and the other one without?
Is your brother.
Slinky M, what's going on? Hello, man.
Though my talents are vastly superior.
So there's a lot of question marks still
No
up in the
boast.
air
Swear
for
to
the
forget.
next gen of consoles, so to speak. I'm not going to jump the gun or abandon ship or freak out. You know, too early to tell.
Do not undo his work.
Biggest thing I'm excited about
Improve
Microsoft.
upon it
I'm not too
only.
excited about where they're heading from a console perspective, but I am
Yeah,
excited where they're heading from a
Can you-
gaming
can you
perspective.
put it down
What I mean
over
by that is,
there, that
when you
handle?
have
No.
13 studios building games,
safe.
and 7 or 8 of those studios are brand
Okay,
spanking
then.
new, and they're
I'll just-
getting massive
I'll
budgets to
just-
build some great games, I think we're in for a real treat game-wise from Microsoft. There's no question about it.
Oh,
You know,
oh.
I think the days are soon be over of Microsoft having
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the
less
Sky
than
Mover.
stellar releases, so to
Just up
speak.
that mountain waits
I
the
think we're
treasure
in for some
trove
big
of rare
stuff, and I think a
resources.
lot of it's going to
Once
start
I'm
with
reminded,
Halo Infinite, which
we
I
need a way
think
to
will
bring it
be
all
a
You know how to
magnificent
fix it?
game
Not even a little.
that I think will restore people's maybe a little bit of lost faith in the Halo franchise. I have no doubt about it.
Oh, I could use a distraction.
Ooh, Resurrection Stone. Eh? Those would be good. Buy one of that. Just in case I bite the bullet. Let's fix up the wrist armor here. Actually, let's fix up our waist armor here. Oh, strength and defense. Oh, yeah.
Fine piece of work.
Boar hide belt, baby. Boar hide belt. Can't get that one at Old Navy. Let's upgrade that boar hide belt. There you go. Dwarven ingenuity. Just pop the trophy. Alright, don't have enough resources, but that is quite fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can sell shit too, right? Oh, I don't want to sell my resurrection stone.
Where were you even carrying
go.
those? Well, that's something.
There you go.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
End game next month. End game for what? What do you mean? Clement, hey, what's up, my old school mofo? How you doing, bro? I'm glad Clement's got my back on a lot of things on social media. Cause sure as hell, some of the guys that I admire a lot from the
Follow me,
Xbox
Atreus.
community are starting to drive me nuts. Fucking nose is stuck so far up Microsoft's fucking ass that their ears are starting to look like Windows colors. Oh, we got company. Ah, man, you don't need to know the names. Let's just say a lot of the YouTubers, and no, it ain't Crap Gamer. Actually, I gotta agree with Crap. I actually like his way of thinking. The hell's firing at me here? Well, you know, not that I agree with everything that, you know, he says, but, you know, at least he's not just blindly like going, yeah, this is good, this is good, this is good, you know? Come out here, you piss ass water dragon. I just like to see a little bit of critical thinking sometimes, and not just you know, people going, oh well, they got this. It's got to be good for business. You know what I mean? Where'd that damn? Look at that last fucker. Fucking dude shooting at me from somewhere. You fucking damn dragons. Come up out of the fucking ground. Wow, this thing gonna fucking... Alright, motherfucker's gonna get it. There we go.
It's over.
Kelly Rex, what's going on, man?
Isn't it?
Yeah, no shit, eh? See what old crap old Google's got up in their sleeve. Like 3 of these things around here. Gotta figure out where that chest is. Oh, right, I gotta go this way. You mean the PC Xbox show? Where it's all about how many games we put on the PC? Yes, I saw a little bit of it. Didn't catch my eye a whole lot, to be honest with you. Look, I'm not a PC guy. I was never a PC guy. I'm not gonna be a PC guy. Don't want exclusives. Well, I'm sorry, man. Exclusives fucking sell consoles. How many consoles do you think this game fucking sold for Sony this year? Probably a goddamn lot, right? Jago Kukun. See, the thing is, I don't care. Like, I don't care that I have to buy a PlayStation to buy a PlayStation game. It never bothered me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and it sure as fucking hell doesn't bother me now. You know what I mean? I know some people, oh, I like to play them, but yeah, how many of us got multiple consoles? I never heard anybody complaining before, so what's the big deal now? I don't know, man, it just annoys me. All of a sudden, everything's a big problem for people. I don't care that I got a Switch and Xbox and PlayStation 4. At the end of the day, you got 500 games or not, guys. You can only play one game at a time. I can't play God of War and play Gears of War at the same time. You got to switch one from the other. You know, probably the biggest annoyance is that you end up having like so many damn consoles hooked up to your TV. You know, they kind of take up a little space after a while, and then when you don't play them anymore, they basically get boxed up and they end up in the damn closet, right? So, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna make too much of a deal of it. You know what I mean? I'll just be the last guy to the party. That's all. I got no problem with that. Well, exactly. Switch wouldn't sell at all if it wasn't for Nintendo's games. Nobody that I know went out and bought the Nintendo Switch because they wanted to play Doom on it. As cool as it is to have Doom as a portable game. You see my point? Right? People buy Switch because it has games that you cannot get on an Xbox or PlayStation. It's simple. I know a lot more people would like to have different games on the Xbox. It would be kind of convenient. I mean, hell, I suppose you could play God of War on an Xbox, but then, like I said, at some point in time, the only way it's really ever going to get fixed is if you just have one company that just concentrates solely on the consoles,
Mom called it Hell's Bramble.
and the rest of the guys go third party,
Can't cut it.
right? Like for me, honestly, I'd rather see Microsoft just go purely third party, and then I'll buy a fucking whatever console, than them try to keep the console, but still try to be like third party at the same time. Does that make sense, anybody? Exactly, Jago. Like me. Why do you think another big reason I have a PlayStation, that I have PlayStation? Oh shit, I didn't know there was a cloud still there. Damn it. PSVR. PSVR is the reason I went out and bought multiple PlayStation consoles. I know that sounds weird, but hey, if Microsoft had a VR for Xbox One, perhaps I wouldn't have bought PlayStation VR. Right? Perhaps I would have said, fuck it. But they didn't offer that to us, even though I thought they were going to at least try. They did not. Exactly. Point proven. And a lot of other people did. And you know what? One of the reasons I prefer to keep my why I'd prefer to keep my PlayStation, because
That's nice.
okay, is this the one that I gotta hit multiple ones here? Okay, I think this is... That one's gone. There's another one here somewhere. Anyway, guys, I'm sure you guys heard me bitch, whine, and complain about all that stuff enough, so I'm not gonna bore the shit out of you guys on this stream with all that old crappy talk. Bottom line is, man, I'm having fun. I'm having fun playing all these games on different consoles. And ain't nothing wrong with it, right? Let me go up here and see if I blew out the two. I can't remember this shit that well now. Okay, so I got it. Okay, so that one's already gone out. That one brought it back. So I got to go down here and hit that one. I got this. I'm trying to remember these damn things. God, I love this axe. I know there's one to fuck over there, but how do I get over there? BZ, what's happening, bro? How's everybody doing? Just want to say thank you to a lot of you guys who've been coming out to support Gaming After Dark. I hope you've been enjoying the podcast. I can tell you that myself and Primal, we've been having a blast bringing it to you. You haven't got this game yet, BZ? Whoa, dude. Get on that, bro. I think it's cheap right now, too. I know my local EB Games store has it on for 40 bucks. So that would probably be like... that would probably be like, what, 30 bucks? US? Alright, I gotta figure out which... Okay, so I hit the P. The P is out. The fuck one is this? So why... Now I'm gonna go up there and see which one of these came back again here. No doubt, eh? Makes something a little better. Last week's was a nutty damn show, that's for sure. Fucking Dazzy in there. Holy Toledo. Okay, so that one's done. And, I gotta... There we go, I gotta see what I got. Oh, here we go, I should get this now. I think I got them all. Yeah, you're kind of in the same boat there as Salty. Salty said the same thing, like, at this point in the game, he's like... He's tempted to get the PlayStation, but you know, with the PlayStation 5 just around the corner, it's just one of those things. Did I not hit this fucking target already? Saltiest, how you doing, man? We gotta play some Battlefield, bro. I might be on late tonight. I don't know how long you're staying up or not, but I got a buddy coming over later on, so we'll probably be hanging out and stuff. Ah, fuck. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? I'm after hitting all the symbols. I want to get that damn crate open here. Am I hitting these in the wrong order or what? Nice, bro. Nice. No problem. Actually, I'm actually off on Monday, so probably we can hook up and play that day. Just send me a message on Xbox, man, if you're ready to roll. That's like any of you guys. If you ever want to play a game with me, man, it's simple. Don't worry about what I'm doing on Xbox. Like if it says I'm at the home screen or whatever. If you want to play a game, it's as simple to say, "Newf, are you up for something?" That's it. I'll get back to everybody. I'm not one of those idiots that gets messages on my Xbox and then ignores them. Like, I will fucking answer you. If I don't answer you probably within the first 5 minutes, then chances are I'm just not in the room or something, okay? But I generally answer everybody that sends me messages on Xbox and shit, so... Okay, I gotta see which ones I got knocked out here. There's a P on that one. So I got the P... So maybe over here I gotta hit a different one. Okay, I got that one. So the next one's the triangles. It's not on that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Battlefield on PlayStation though. Most of my games are on. Oh my god! Now it's reset the fucking thing. Must be hitting these in the wrong order or something. Spider-Man is here, you tell you, I hate puzzles. I got it. Weird, okay. Dude, you haven't played this, Clement? Whoa, dude. Man, I am shocked at you guys. Fuck, I thought you dudes had been all over this game. Mind you, there's so many games to play. That's the problem, right? There's so many great games that a lot of us never get to play just because there's just so much. Yeah, Far Cry New Dawn just came out. This Kingdom Hearts, man, my backlog just keeps growing. I don't think anything gets shorter. It's just unbelievable. It's like, what the hell, right? I think I'm on a dead end up here. These things I come back to later. So a lot of these chest guys that you see, if you can't obviously open them right away, it's because you don't have a particular item or power to get it. Shit, eh? Playing retirement. Yeah, good luck to that. We'll all be like 70, 80 years old in the old retirement home with the old PlayStation hooked up. People are like, what the hell is this guy doing? He should be like bowling or something. Yeah, plus that was it. They got the remake, Assassin's Creed 3. Was it the remaster? I'm actually tempted to get that, but to be honest with you, I might pick it up on the Switch. It's coming out for the Switch, and it looks pretty cool, actually. Alright, so I gotta go up. Bro, tell me about it. You know what? I know it seems weird. I mean, people, like, is there such thing as too many games? And I know lots of people argue with me with that, but I'm going to say there is. And the reason I say that there is because we've gotten to the point now where so many games come out in the run of, say, several weeks that a lot of games never reach their sales potential because they have so many games to compete with. Do you know what I mean? Where is the Xbox? I don't know, man. You ask Phil Spencer that. Pretty soon there won't be an Xbox. Just be a fucking stream machine. Devil May Cry just came out. I know, right? Like give our wallets a rest. And, you know, and a lot of these games now, they're 20 to 40 hours deep before you even come close to finishing them, right? I mean, I'm not even finished. Hey, what's going on? We got Antonio watching me here. Sent me a message in the chat. It's awesome. Sekiro next week. You know what? I'm not a big fan of that style of game, but if there's one game that has me actually at least, as you could say, maybe even tempted to try that style, it might be Sekiro. The character looks so cool. I've seen some gameplay on it, and it actually, it actually looks really good. Like, I gotta say, I'm definitely somewhat tempted. But man, this shit's hard on the wallets. I gotta fight a witch over here.
He's driving it so quick. Tell me when.
Gotta have to pound this old witch the old-fashioned way. Come on out, you old hag. Alright, it's time to rage on this person's ass. I'm gonna rage on this old lady. Get out of here, you hag. That's how we do business around here. You don't piss off the god of war. Right, boy? Yeah, I beat this, dude. I beat it on my old account. If you guys didn't remember, my old account was Newf Nukem. This is NewfNukem76. I couldn't remember when I bought my PS4 Pro, I couldn't remember for the life of me all my sign-in shit. Like, I tried, I don't know how many times I tried, and I couldn't get into it, so I started a new account. Right? So yeah, it kind of sucks.
Atreus, to me.
But that's okay. It is what it is. Atreus, to me. Yeah, so I've had, like, over the years, I've had a couple of PlayStation accounts. I mean, I had Ivan Wakinov. I had, I've had a couple different ones. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I actually did write it down this time. Actually, no. The thing was, is if like you gotta like I've had so many email accounts
Do you
right
think
over
for
the
this last
years.
leg up the mountain
I
that
can't remember half of
maybe
them
I
because
can
then you got to
carry her?
remember
I
the
told
your
you
email
no.
account password, and you got to remember this and that. Like,
meant more to me
oh,
than
it's
you anyway.
brutal.
What?
Now with
I just
Xbox,
meant I
I've
spent
always
more
had
time
that
with
same gamer
you
tag
off
and shit,
hunting
so
with
nothing's really
It would
changed.
serve you to stop talking.
I think I got to fight a giant here in a second. Oh, he just went boom, boom, kaboom.
Did I do okay?
Show me more focus.
Yes, this part I remember is pretty cool. And we got the explosive thing. I think I get ambushed here if I remember correctly. Yes, I had one called Ivan Wakanov. It was IBEN WACKENOV. Are you guys surprised? You can even look it up. The account's been inactive for a while, but it still exists. Ivan Wakanov. But I decided it was a lot easier for people that follow me with like my my YouTube and shit to just kind of keep it simple and go with something that everybody could understand and everybody knew. You know what I mean? All right, I gotta blow these rocks up here. Don't step on every green crystal. No, sometimes you shouldn't have to if you got lots of life. I've done that in the past. You use up all your life, and all of a sudden you're like, damn. Oh, we got a gold chest in here. I can hear the song right now. Newf said so many names, he could put you to shame. He can't remember how to get into his console. So now he hits the button, and he's rushing like his something.
What's down here, boy? Dark cave.
Alright, Titan man, take care, brother. Thanks for stopping by. And Titan, we got to get you on Gaming After Dark some night, man. Let me know if you're interested. Matter of fact, I got a lot of different people on Gaming After Dark, and I will, including you, Jago. Got to get you on there some night, bro. Just let me know when you got a good night. That's all you got to do. Send me a message and let me know when you're good to go. Yeah, I think I'll come up here. Yeah, that salty intro, that was pretty cool the other night, gotta say. It sounded a lot better than the first time when it sounded like you were playing it off a tape deck. Oh, it's a big ugly gorilla. Shit's nuts. Look at the graphics, man.
Let him go!
Yeah, that was pretty good. Boom, boom, kaboom! It's like a natural Elton John, that guy. Poke him in the eye. Whoa, just slobber knocker, that guy. Uh-oh.
Father?
Say, Father, you might want to look behind. There's another big-ass bastard. Oh, boy. And he's not dead yet.
Ready yourself.
Ready yourself. Oh, they hit him right in the fucking head. Oh, you cornhole. Fuck off. I got you now, you big ugly fucking hairy twat. Oh, you're gonna give me the old backhand slap, huh? Oh, good slapping me around, this guy. There you go. Woohoo! Alright, now it's time to play whack-a-mole here. Let's go.
Whack-a-mole!
Time to rip old Krusty's head off. Yeah, Krusty.
An ogre? Here? Who built this place?
Oh, Black Desert. Yeah, how's that game, man? That looks pretty cool, but I don't know much about it. Wish there was like a little bit of a demo or something where I could try it out. Yeah, no doubt, Jago. I totally agree, man. That's why I'm like, I mean, Anthem's gonna keep me busy enough. I don't need to get the Division on top of that and really bog myself down with the looter shooters. Got a lot of those, man. Yesenia Moscoso, what's going on? Hello, and thanks for joining my stream. Wow, I got like 11 people up in here for a random ass stream. Didn't think I'd see a lot of people here today. No, it's $10. $10, I think, for the to get into the base model game. Not free that I know of. I didn't recall seeing it free to play. It's an MMO, yeah. The one I'm actually tempted I'd like to try is actually the Conan. Conan Exiles. Has anybody played that one at all? It looks pretty cool, actually. FOK. I don't even know what that means, but
Wonder if Sindri knows the Sky Mover is tangling with roots.
I doubt it.
So how's he going to get it to work?
is it like
not
like
care.
Ark? Because I didn't like Ark at all. I don't know. So the graphics on this part of the game are just absolutely nuts. Shit. Where are you from, Yesenia? Is you like Russian?
Is that smoke?
I know, eh? So many games you can't even tell what you got anymore, right? Yeah, the MMOs are crazy. Like to me, an MMO is best if you don't buy a lot of games
back,
every
boy.
year, and then you just have that one game because it kind of tied you over. Like to me, like for me, that's why I really. It's not that I don't think I'd like an MMO, but where am I going to get the time to play it when I can't even play the other games I have?
My magic
Like
is
MMOs
useless
are
against the
massive,
Black
like, you
Breath,
know,
and
hence
there's
the
no way
massive
around it.
multiplayer online.
Odin saw to
I
that
mean,
long
some
ago.
of those games you're playing them for years,
Making
right?
sure you can finish
You
your
look at some of
journey.
the old PC MMOs,
Why
and
would
people are
you
still
ask?
playing them.
I was
Well,
busy
World of Warcraft's an
saving my
MMO,
friend,
right?
If you remember.
And I know there's people like that have World of
The Black
Warcraft, and they
Breath
play it
is a
religiously.
corruption
Like that's
of magic
the
even
only
I
game
can't
they play.
dispel. Only the pure
Right?
light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Hola.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe.
Hasta la vista,
Maybe by helping
baby.
you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just
Yeah, no doubt. I don't know, man. Like, I think I'm gonna pass on it.
Even though you shout.
Yeah, I am playing on the PS4 Pro X, man. I picked up the. I really wasn't keen on getting a PS4 Pro, but I couldn't help myself. That Spider-Man model came out, and I kind of was like, yeah, I need that. Plus, that game is awesome too. So, the wife was nice enough. She went out and bought me the PS4 Pro. I have the best wife ever. She's sitting close to me too, so I'm trying to get some brownie points here. But
we're going to another realm. Are you coming with us?
yeah, my wife loves me a lot. She buys me a lot of games. She hates to see me not have a smile on my face. She knows you know, I love to play and I collect, so it is time to kick some ass and chew some bubble gum. Yeah, I'm down for playing some multiplayer games here shortly too. I just don't know what to play. I mean, I'd like to jump back into Anthem possibly. I want to play some games.
We'll use
Damn,
this.
I know, Clement. Tell me about it, bro.
Wraithon.
Fucking these pros are noisy as shit. I don't notice it too much because I'm normally, most of the time I play, I got my headphones on anyway. But holy hell, man.
No one was
Like,
there when I passed by.
when I put Spider-Man
Perhaps
in
they
that
finished.
thing, it's just like,
Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
like,
And
holy
irritating,
shit.
based on the two we have met.
Mind you, I noticed my Xbox
That's it.
One recently, but I don't think it's all Xbox One. I think it's just mine. But noticing mine's making this bit of a whizzing, whirring sound
Just give that a turn.
lately.
There.
Well, I personally, Jago, I technically said I didn't either. It was just because of the fact the Spider-Man one. Outside of that, I wouldn't.
Tears Temple is
Oh
at the
fuck,
center
dude!
of the
I'm
lake.
not even. I haven't
It is
even
from
leveled up
there
my
we travel
first
to
character
Alfheim.
yet. Like I think I'm
Thankfully, it's no
only
longer underwater.
Why is that creature
18 or
in the bay?
19 on my first
No one
character,
knows.
so I
He
still got a
just
long way to
appeared
go,
one
man.
day.
I haven't
Soon
even
after,
finished the story
Thor
quest yet.
attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since, destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Oh man, the Dreamcast is loud, bro. You're not kidding on that either, because I just recently my buddy gave me one,
An exaggeration.
and I forgot how loud it was. I went and fired it up, and I'm sitting in the room, and I'm like, you can literally hear that thing. It's like, holy hell. But Dreamcast is a beast, man. I love that thing. Can I upgrade here, I wonder? Can I go back to this guy? Is there anything I can do here? Oh, he's gone. Little bastard left us. So right now, on this game, I'm playing it on the normal difficulty, which is awesome, because this game does get challenging even on normal, especially if you end up opening some of their own portals and stuff. There are some crazy enemies in here. Jago, you can tell me about that, right? Remember those, what do you call them? Those fucking
Watch your
fairies
step.
are tough,
Just
eh?
along here.
You sure?
Whatever. What do they call them? Those fucking flying bug fuckers.
See?
Is that so? Let me show you something.
The Valkyries. Isn't that the ones? The Valkyries in this game, they're like, yeah, those ones get on your nerves.
Are you watching?
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim.
Ah, we can jump in,
It can now
Beezy. I don't mind,
reawaken the
man.
magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines.
Yeah, the Google console. Yeah, I saw that. Something about possibly
I want one.
teaming up with Sega. Well, if you're going to team up with anybody, Sega would be a good
Those roots.
partner to kind of get you started. Could you imagine a bit of an exclusive relationship with Sega? I think that would be pretty damn cool, man.
Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor.
The
they're good
Valkyries.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Yeah, they're a bit of a pain in the ass for sure. Yeah, yeah, man, like I said, I'm going to play this for another little bit here, but I'll probably jump on shortly and play something. So if anybody's down, don't mind the company. I guess if you've already played the shit out of Division, I guess you could always go for a few experience points.
From the giants, Great Tier used it to travel the 9 realms. And
Dude, look at that snake, man. When that snake first came up in this game, that was awesome.
Everywhere we go,
Whole ground
there's
shakes, comes up,
Especially
like
by
staring at
day.
you and like, man, am I gonna fight this thing?
Ever more numerous.
The world serpent.
Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a
Man, this game with the HDR, the colors are just popping. Like, I remember playing this on my PlayStation. When I played this and beat it last, I had the regular
Make a right at the
PlayStation.
bottom of these stairs.
And have the Pro now, and let me tell you, like, you know, it looked good on the PlayStation, but it definitely does pop on this particular console.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Diosta.
Wait there while I reawaken the
What are we
light.
doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
Damn golds, they're everywhere. Shitting all over my boat.
Good. Now push it back into place.
Which mode am I on in this game? Like I said, it's normal mode. I'm normal. Jago, I think, was playing on one of the tough ones, wasn't it?
Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning?
Which mode am I on the Pro? I always go
You're
with the
really
4K
strong.
modes, man.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
Resolution. I always go with resolution over the frame rates.
So
Sorry
back
about
to
that. Misunderstood what you meant,
some
but
call them
yeah, I
hell.
always go for the resolution. I just like the games are really
Failed
great.
souls deny
And the
their
frames are
judgment
really
and their
irrelevant to me as
Why
long
not?
as the game is not
Did then your
chugging.
magic raise the
Like
dead?
most games that are 30 frames, if they're consistent, I'm pretty happy with that.
This plague of dead is but a symptom of a
Like even on my
world out of
Tomb Raider
balance.
game, right? I play all the Tomb Raider games on the 4K mode and not on the performance.
That is all I know for sure.
Some guys are just frame rate horrors, and it looks great. Don't get me wrong. I would love it to be 4K 60 frames. But if it comes down to picking and choosing between the two, I go the resolution every time. I just love seeing the details, right? And sometimes I find like unless it's like racing games, like some of these games when they're in 60 frames, it's almost like they're I don't know, like they're trippy to me. Like they feel like they're unnatural with the way the camera moves or something.
My back.
Yeah, like Jago said, like unless the game is chuggy, if the game is gonna be 4K, but it's gonna be like 30 frames, 15 frames, 10
Wait,
frames.
so
If it's
the
gonna be all
giants
over the
were the
board, then
elves
fuck it.
built
I'll turn the graphics
All
back
the
for
bases
sure.
helped with its
Right?
construction. It was the last
Oh look,
great
there's
act of
there's a
cooperation
fish.
between the realms
I thought that was something I could collect.
for good.
Damn crow. Alright, boy, we have had crow for dinner.
Yeah, the soap effect. And then you got that motion blur bullshit sometimes too and everything. Like this game is PUBG. Dude, PUBG is a mess. Oh my lord. I mean that takes like even on the X it takes so long for like textures to load in and there's glitches and that game just feels rough. Like to me PUBG handles like oh man, it handles like some of those off-road vehicles in games, you know what I mean? Like it just never feels right to me. Like it doesn't feel like I guess if you played it a lot and you got really used to it, I can understand how you could get, you know what I mean? But fuck, has anybody even played PUBG on like the PlayStation? Because I played obviously the Xbox version, but I've never played it on PlayStation. I don't intend to either. I'm not gonna waste my money.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them.
Well, exactly, Jago. Thank you. Thank you, Jago.
Your bow, please.
You're going to spend money on a 4K screen, and you're going to play your games at 1080p. Now, that makes no fucking sense. If that's the case, I just sort of stuck with fucking my 1080p television and ran the games at the 1080p performance mode. Am I right? Am I right? Duh. Thank you, Jago. That just made total sense. Why are we going to spend fucking all this money on a 4K TV and we play our fucking games on resolutions that aren't 4K? Like, I didn't buy this shit to fucking run 1080p. I wouldn't have even upgraded if that's the case. I spent $1,800 on this fucking TV I got here. God damn it, I'm going to run it in 4K. It's not my fucking fault the consoles we got can't run the shit. Maybe in the next batch of consoles we buy will.
It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
But you know, I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's enough of a reason for me to go and spend another $500 or $600 on a console if all it's going to do is just be, like if somebody tells me the next Xbox or the PlayStation that every game could hit 4K 60, I might be like, okay,
they aren't.
Okay. But if you're going to tell me I'm going to spend another $500 and you're going to tell me, well, 20% more games run at 60 frames, I'm gonna be like, fuck that shit. I'll just stick with my X.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create
Jago
travel
man,
between realms.
you know what? For look.
It can capture, hold, and transfer.
For how long have we heard our Xbox brethren, you know, talk about the PlayStation gamers moving the goalposts, and then when something doesn't suit the narrative of the Xbox guys, they move the fucking goalposts too.
Oh, well, the game looks better at 1080.
Like, it's the same bullshit, just no matter which side of the fence you're on.
What you see before you represents the temple in which
exactly.
you stand,
I'd say there's, at this point in time, I bet you there's more reasons to buy a PlayStation 5 on day one than an Xbox, because Xbox is putting their games on everything.
Reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all
if my Xbox One X can run the same fucking games,
on the branches of the world tree.
So what's the difference? The X is going to become the S of the next generation. So the X will be like, well, I can run these games in 4K, but it just can't do the 60 frames.
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much.
Now let's see how much they both cost. I'm not dissing either one, but let's just wait till we got more information before I start making videos that make me sound like an idiot.
Our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very
They certainly do, Jago, all the time.
Its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death.
Well, for example, about a year ago, an
Xbox
exclusive game, if you said an Xbox exclusive could come to anything but an Xbox, the Xbox fans would have been ready to rip your head off. Now all of a sudden, because Microsoft is starting to convince everybody that streaming is good and Game Pass is good and your Xbox exclusives on a fucking cell phone are good, everybody's just like, well, it's got to be good because Microsoft is telling us it's good. Microsoft is just finding more ways to whore money out of us. That's all they're doing. If they fucking really cared about the games as much as you say they are, then they fucking would have built some games already. Which realm I gotta go to?
Is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes. The wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin.
Yeah, I know. And I'm not saying people are wrong no more than I'm wrong or right. You know what I mean? Just I keep my mouth shut for the most part, but I keep every time I put an opinion, it's like somebody's like, you know, Newf, you got to get with the times, bro.
You don't want to lose that.
No, I don't. I can get with the time when I'm ready to get with the times. That's all I'm saying.
will open.
Like they're making videos every 5 seconds on why it's good for gaming and why it's good for this and why it's good for that.
See that giant crystal?
You know. But if I make a video or I say something on Twitter, it's like, oh, Newf, you fucking dinosaur, right? Yeah, this is how you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong. I'm wrong because who says it's wrong? Microsoft? Because all of a sudden, you know.
From all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went
I'm
and how
old
they
school
moved it
doesn't mean
remain
I'm wrong.
mystery.
As I said in one of my tweets earlier, I said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? Gamers speak with their wallets. These companies can tell you what they're planning to do, but unless you buy into it, it doesn't go.
Bifrost is dark.
Why do you think HD DVD didn't go? Because people didn't buy into it.
So we are
Right?
trapped.
If you don't buy into something,
should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
and they probably are Saltiest, there's no question. I think Xbox will obviously get there at a much faster pace. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to keep on gaming, one way, and that's the part they are right about, things are inevitable. Change will come. If you want to continue gaming, you kind of either get with the program or you jump off the boat. You know what I mean? I don't think consoles are going away anytime soon. But the biggest reason is I want to have a, like, I love Xbox. I love the Xbox console. I want there to be a reason to have the Xbox console. And they're taking away those reasons one by one by one. Ultimately, that what the reason people are saying is, well, if you want to play the best version of an Xbox game, you need the console. But is that really enough reason? Because we all know
Welcome to Alfheim.
the PlayStation 4 isn't selling because the Pro has the best version.
I can barely see it.
The Xbox One X isn't outselling the S. I'm sorry, it's not.
Light on the horizon? It's
And it has the best version, but people buy the console for the games they can't get on the other one. They either buy it for the ecosystem. Usually, you buy it for the game first, and then you stick with it for the ecosystem, right? Like back in the day, we bought the Xbox because we wanted to play Gears or we wanted to play Halo, and we fell in love with Xbox because it gave us one of the best ecosystems. It had great online, fantastic controller, etc., right?
Not likely.
So it really defeats and devalues the console part of the business if you're just going to take all your games and share them around. That's all I'm saying. And you can't deny that. But most people say, well, it doesn't matter. Because console sales shouldn't matter. It's not where they make their money. And I get it. That's not where they make, you know, but they make a lot more money. At the end of the day, this is the thing. Most of the people that make YouTube videos that I watch are console gamers, first and foremost. This is what I'm saying. The people that we cater to, most of the people that watch my streams are console gamers. We're not PC guys. We're not mobile gamers. We're console. This is what I'm saying. So we shouldn't be devaluing that because...
I think you killed it.
I don't know, man. It just drives me nuts. You know? And I really hope there isn't no more just refresh stuff. Whatever consoles they bring out now, bring out a good damn console. Because if they're gonna bring out
focus.
You know, I don't want any more of this. So like I go out and buy say the next Xbox comes out in 2020, right? So I go and buy that. In 2022, I don't want to see another version of the Xbox again. I don't want to see another reiteration. This is my first and only time of doing a mid-gen refresh. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be spending, you know, $1,000 or more to play games in the same gen, right?
Something about it.
Almost foolish that we had to do it this gen. It feels like because somehow they underpowered the consoles right out of the gate. I'm with you, Saltiest. Screw that, right?
A common cause for war.
You know. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the next checkpoint here, guys, and then I gotta take off. But I do appreciate y'all being here. Gotta go pick up my mother-in-law. It's her birthday tonight, so yeah,
one's lost.
Take off for a bit. So I'll probably beat these guys here and see where we go. Oh, crush that head. I know we're not going out yet. I gotta go pick her up from work though.
I'm ready.
Come out here, you damn flying buzzard. Hey, these flying guys are getting on my nerves already. Nice. Did you just grab onto his neck? That's cool.
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
More will come.
Yes, indeed. And you guys are awesome. You know, like I said, I'm not right. I'm not necessarily wrong. I'm stubborn in my views, and I get that. We'll just see where it goes. Like I said, I'm not posting videos of doom and gloom because there is no reason to be freaking out. I guess at the end of the day, I don't like corporations telling me how I need or should play my games. And I damn well don't need it from the community because they feel that, oh, well, you gotta get with the times, man. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, we've been playing games. The one thing, okay, that's changed is games have gotten way better. Graphically, the whole work. Consoles have gotten completely nuts, right? But for years, we've always had a disc or a cartridge. We've always inserted it into the console, uploaded our content, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't, like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As long as, I guess, at the end of the day, they still continue to give us old school gamers that option, then I guess that's pretty cool. I guess at some point it's going to have to be cool, or we find another hobby, right? But it's just how the narrative has changed.
At least we're getting closer to the light.
To please people's agenda, you know. It's like I said, like every time I go on Xbox now, these guys are trying to constantly sell me at the Game Pass. And I think Game Pass is phenomenal. Again, you hear it on the video. I think Game Pass is phenomenal. It's fantastic value. But it's not for me, okay? It's not for me. And there's, and I'm going to come up to this tent here. You know. Well, yeah, just imagine if you just say you really like 16-bit games and you were just always playing your Super Nintendo or your Genesis, right?
How were you here before us, dwarf?
And then somebody's just like, hey, I see you playing Super Nintendo. Well, I think that's so stupid. I can't believe you really like 16-bit games, man. Like, get with the times, bro.
That is not
I mean, who cares?
Oh, hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, as long as they make good games, I mean, like I said, as long as Gears of War keeps coming out, bro, I mean, what can I tell you, right?
Are you happy now?
Alright, I'm going to save it here, guys. I wish I could stream longer, I really do, but like I said, I got to get going. Gotta be somewhere. I might come back on later. I'll probably be on the Xbox after this. I might fire up a few games. If you guys are online and you want to play a game, just send me a message, and hopefully we can do that. But anyway, you guys are fantastic. Thanks for checking out this impromptu stream. I look forward to doing it again soon, and yeah, we'll go from there. But thanks for popping in, guys. You're fantastic, and I'll catch you all soon. And thanks for putting up with old Dinosaur Newf here.